is Evan Lewandowski, interim assistant track and field cross-country coach, but mainly just track and field. This was brought in February 28th. Yeah, because I graduated last year, and so I wasn't around this year while in between until that point. So now it's just mainly me and him, the sprints coach, have been working together just a lot, helping each other both out, like splitting duties and stuff, and like helping each other whatever sense we can, and mainly just making sure the athletes get through this season as best possible while the university looks forward to fill the head coach position.
Okay. So you just graduated from Parkside?
Yeah, I ran here for 5 years. So.
Okay, so how's that transition from being a player to a coach affecting you?
It's definitely, I mean, this is what I wanted to do, but it's definitely tough. Like, since I was just most of their teammates last year, like switching into that role from just friend teammate to friend coach.
Yeah.
So like to build that bridge has been a little tough, but it's been a great challenge that I think I handled pretty well.
Yeah. So taking that transition from like you said, just being a friend to now having to kind of take a leadership role beyond just being a leader on the track field, that's been hard for you?
Yeah, it's definitely been challenging, but we all knew going in that it would be a bit of a challenge, and I have to work together on both sides of making it a possibility. So it hasn't been, we haven't really had any hiccups since they've been behaving for the most part. I mean, obviously as you can assume, there's been some stuff, but we've only had one meet where we actually were far away. Usually most of them just been short, like we drive there and back the same day. Yeah. But we had a spring break trip out in Alabama and in Georgia, and fortunate enough for us, there wasn't any hiccups, so we were very fortunate on that part that we didn't have to enforce any disciplinary actions on people. Okay. And, yeah, we've had a couple of athletes that say step up that will come in and meet with us and say how they feel situations going, how obviously we only see the athlete 2 hours a day, and they see them pretty much every day of the week, all day. Yeah. So they help us out with that, help control things outside and keep people in line and help out with that side of things. So yeah, definitely think some people have stepped up, or some people have helped out, during practice, help to work out or make sure people are there in time doing stuff that they need to be.
So my name is Olsen. I am a thrower for the track team. I'm a senior. My eligibility wise, I'm a junior. Don't know if I'll finish yet because I am going to graduate. So Evan's a real quiet guy until you really get to know him. He's definitely good with being in the background. He actually, I think, prefers being in the background as an athlete, that is. So I don't know much about how he's taking on this role as being the interim coach, but I'm sure, Evan was always the one in the gym doing the extra lunges, doing the extra work to put in it as an athlete, and obviously that showed, through his All-American status a couple times. As a leader itself, as an athlete, he was one that more led by example than what he would say. I would say he really picked it up, especially from Will, which would be our assistant coach. Will was always the outstanding leader that you would almost want to take a bullet for, after he talked to you for a minute or two, and I really think Evan, kind of molded into what Will would do. So it's track's just a different animal.
Yeah.
As far as my throwing goes, all the throwers are over here, and the runners are kind of over here doing their thing. So it's hard to instill a motivation type of thing in the runners, but as far as the throwers go, we're just moving along just fine. And I'm sure that, all these runners, they run because they love to run. It's not because whoever tells them to run. I would say it's not so much a change, but it's almost surprising to me that people have responded in such a positive manner and respected him so well, because most of these guys are friends with him. So I was glad to see the respect is there.
Yeah, so him being a former player just from last year, where a lot of the current players at Parkside are his fellow, his friends and his fellow teammates just from last year, you haven't really seen that affect the, I guess, coach to player relationship in a negative standpoint?
No, not at all. Just because, you know, again with running, it's to coach a runner. It's okay. Well, today you're gonna go run 10 miles. See you later. And Evan was always with them on that run, leading them on that run. So he was already a leader, you know, well and more above what the coach could already do. So, you know, he's been able to do it before as a player, so now he's just doing it as a coach.